This past weekend in Virginia, over 200 Qaideen, Nazmin Atfal, Murabiyan Atfal, and National Amla members of Majlis Khudam al-Ahmadiyya USA traveled from every corner of this nation.
First, we asked ourselves the question that what's the purpose of the Majlis? What's the purpose of the role of the Qaideen as leaders? And at the end of the day, it's to bring ourselves and all the Khudam and the Atfal entrusted to us closer to Allah the Almighty. So that was the first premise we had to establish, that what is the purpose? So there are two steps to this in our mind. One was to teach the Qaideen first that how can they themselves come closer to Allah the Almighty, and then how can they bring all of the Khudam and Atfal and their majalis along with them.
There were some Khudam who drove as long as 8 hours, while others flew thousands of miles, for the sole purpose of reigniting their commitment to serving their faith as the future leaders of their community.
When I arrived here, as usual, everybody was welcoming. The atmosphere was very warm. Seeing each other again, just like the Ijtima, it was like another breath of fresh air.
With Ahmadis worldwide suffering persecution for their faith, this conference was all the more important to train and secure the leaders of the Majlis with the right tools to lead.
You know, the narration of the Holy Prophet ﷺ is Sayyidul Qawmi Khadimuhum, meaning that the leader of the people is its servant. So with that, the Holy Prophet ﷺ taught the importance of even being in that position of leadership. You still have to learn. There's still a way of knowing how to lead, and that is the whole purpose of this refresher course, is that we ourselves learn how to lead the Khudam in our country.
The conference was packed with programs, from deep dive lectures like The Anatomy of Success to breakout sessions covering topics of spirituality.
We went through all of the previous year's programs from 2022, 2023, 2024, and we looked at what programs had good responses in the survey. So we went through all that in detail to make sure that we're addressing the real issues that our Qaideen are facing and helping equip them and making them the leaders that will take the Khudam and Atfal closer to Allah the Almighty.
Local Khudam worked tirelessly to prepare meals for all the attendees around the clock. Additionally, Q&A sessions were also held where attendees shared their experiences in life, and groups were arranged to share and discuss their challenges with Sadr Majlis Khudam al-Ahmadiyya, Abdullah Dibba Sahib.
And as a Muslim anhu, he said that everyone who's given an opportunity to serve this Jamaat, you should have this mentality that this Jamaat is on my shoulders. And if I let it go, it will fall. So I think if all of us, if you think of your Majlis, that my Majlis, it's not arrogance, it's just sense of responsibility. That my Majlis, Indiana or Chicago or Cleveland, is on my shoulders. And if I don't perform, the Majlis will just break into pieces. As a Muslim who said, that needs to be the mentality of everyone who's given an opportunity to serve.
Running parallel to the Qaideen sessions was the Atfal Refresher Course, also known as ARC, a dedicated training program for Nazmin Atfal and Murabiyan Atfal. These leaders worked through their own intensive schedule, organizing multiple breakout sessions, forming working groups, and discussing the real-life challenges faced in nurturing the next generation of Muslim youth. Their effort reflects a crucial truth. Strengthening the future of our youth begins with those who guide and mentor its youngest members.
Inshallah, one day America will get to this point where the average American does know who an Ahmadi Muslim is, and to them it equals respect because they see that these people are people who are taking the country forward in a direction that is productive for everyone. These events, this kind of conference, lays the foundation work for us to get to places like that, for us to build our confidence, to unify around common themes, around common goals, and make sure that we understand how to take advantage of the resources around us to get to these very lofty, ambitious end states that we're striving towards.
By the grace of Allah, the Fazl Umar Qaideen Conference and Atfal Refresher Course concluded after 3 days of engaging programs, discussions, and workshops. The goal of the conference is to prepare the leaders of today to serve the nation, their community, and their fellow members. This is directly in line with the expectations and prayers of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V. May Allah be his helper. This is Faik Malik reporting from MKA USA Studios.